We're back. New game, no Kuro's Charm. Starting fresh. Having to earn all of our skills and tools. We're exploring Senpo Temple. Appreciating the lore on this playthrough. So earlier we saw two of these statues posing with some snakes. None of these guys have snakes. This dude's stepping on a baby. That seems wrong. Or maybe it's like a goblin. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's much smaller than he is. This dude's also stepping on a little goblin. This dude's on a couple of drums, it looks like. You know what these things remind me of, chat? They remind me of those personas. You know all the like samurai-looking personas that you can get in Persona 4 and 5? They look like those guys. This dude's got a bunch of heads. He's got a bell, a sword, an arrow. Good lord. This dude is decked out. Some kind of staff. This dude holding a spear and a pagoda. I don't know what this guy's got. I don't know what that is. Why are these statues in the attic? You know, that's a good point. You're not expected to come in here. Like, this is not the way that people would come into the monastery. We sort of took, like, a sneaky way in. The ninja route. Maybe these statues represent... Maybe these statues represent... Maybe them being in the attic represents the change in faith that the Senpo monks have undergone after discovering the rejuvenating waters and their search for immortality. Man, they do a lot of damage, too. Fortunately, you can just absolutely bully them. So even though we're not doing a lot of damage, we can just, like, keep them... We keep them, like, locked in a series of blocks. Also, this is where the game gets kind of creepy. So, this right here is absolutely disgusting. If you sneak in here correctly, that dude is squatting over this, and you can't see it. Like, he's squatting over it. Alright, and then you take a look at it, and it's like a gross doo-doo stain on the floor. And then you pick it up, and it's a lump of fat wax. Like, I seriously think that we're supposed to, like, the dude, like, this is his poop. We're taking his poop. These lumps of fatty wax form inside the body in rare circumstances. They can be used for intermediate and higher occultic upgrades. Considered omens of disease, they are known to grow larger as the illness worsens. If you poop wax, go to the hospital. Don't make a religion out of it. So we're sneaking around, and we get an opportunity to maybe like sneak attack this dude who's like looking all weird and gross, and we're all like, yeah, take the opportunity, sneak attack. Haha, he's dead forever. Except he's not dead forever. He's vomiting crickets. And unlike the other fellas, we burned him, but he doesn't stay dead. Some Goken sugar and a ceramic shard. We also got a gourd seed. I totally forgot that was a gourd seed. So I'm glad we're going about this the way that we are. Also, just the idea of the monk like taking a shit behind like the pagoda, you know what I mean? Like it really drives home the point. It really drives home the point of like the level of like blasphemy that these dudes are like going through. So here we meet our old lady friend who we prayed with earlier. Or someone who looks exactly like her. And she tells us about the fruits of the serpents. One that's fresh and one that's dry. The fresh one is over there, over the cliff through the hole. And if we look, we can see something dangling from the trees over there. Fresh. What are you talking about? Something troubling you? Rice for me. That's the way. Rice, I say. If something troubles your mind, bless me with rice anytime. Have any rice? Rice from the divine child? So she's telling us she wants some rice. And she'll give us a better hint. But we really don't need a better hint, honestly. She points and she says that it's over here. And if we look over here, you can see a giant snake skin on the tree there. And we've already met the giant snake. We've met the giant serpent. So we have like some idea of what this old crone is crowing about. We also get a look at the kite here, which should tell us that like this kite is necessary to do this. You know what I mean? These two things are tied together. We can also see an item over there. Also, here we go with the red and white pinwheels and the little babies gathered under the tree. But we're looking for a pure white pinwheel. Well, we're looking for a pure white flower. This tree is absolutely gorgeous. And from here, we can also see the kite down there. But we can't do anything with any of that right now. We haven't made it to Robert Sr. yet. He's just up ahead. Also, man, really, I cannot express how much I love this area. It's so beautiful. The leaves, the color of the foliage. Now, one of the straight up just hardest enemies in the game coming up here. That's right, it's Torch Guy. Once again, I am asking you to appreciate ceramic shards, chat. I messed up. But not too bad, so we're okay. The fact that their arrows burn down these plants and take away your hiding spot is so good. It's such a nice touch. Maybe a little unrealistic. I mean, it kind of looks like they're covered in oil after they burn. But like, yeah, you know, maybe a tad unrealistic or whatever, but really nice. You don't know who Robert is? Robert is, Robert is talked about in the firecracker. Not the tool that you're looking at right now. But when you buy the firecracker, if you read the item description on it, it tells you about a boy named Robert. The firecracker is called Robert's Firecracker. And, the firecrackers were sold by Robert and his father as they made their way to Japan from far away because Robert was sick and they were looking for a cure for his illness. And they found their way here to Japan, and we'll learn more about them momentarily. Those enemies look cool, and they are cool. Everything about them's cool. They're cool to fight. But at this level, where I don't have any... I've got like 2 battle memories. They are going to be a pain in the ass. If you have anti-air death blow, you can kill them in 1 hit. But like, it's on a very rare attack. They don't do that attack a lot. I don't have anti-air death blow yet, though, so we're being sneaky. No, we're not. Oh my god, are you serious, game? Man, he's got good eyes. For a dude whose head is covered in a basket, that man's got eyesight like an eagle. Alright, we're gonna let him lose us. God, look at him. He's still got the cautious triangle over his head. Oh, that was not worth it all. I thought for sure that would be, I thought for sure we'd get, like, an upgrade out of that. Some iron or something. Hey, Escherton has redeemed Solaire's White Soapstone. And has, he says, I don't care who. Alright, well, who was the last person to talk who doesn't have a sub? Chip Cracker. Enjoy your gift sub. Enjoy your emotes. Brought to you by, Escherton. Those dudes are weak to fire, I think. That could be something we test out. I mean, they should be. They're covered in, like, straw or whatever. And Sidward has redeemed do the John Sekiro voice. Alright, I'll tell you what. I'll do the John Sekiro voice when we fight Robert's father, okay? Man, we're getting there. How much money do we have? This fella here, I think the only thing unique that he sells is the multicolored rice, the prism rice. There'll be none to mourn you should you forget the Buddha. We can buy persimmons. We can buy scrap magnetite. We can buy 2 scrap magnetite. So let's do that. We can buy the 5 colored rice and persimmons. So we'll buy the persimmons. And, yeah. Now later, you can come back and talk to this guy after you've spoken with the divine child, and he gives you a persimmon for free to give to her, and that's the game's way of, you know, hey, maybe consider this for the divine child, and that's supposed to sort of be your guide to doing the homecoming ending, which is, in my opinion, I found the homecoming ending on my own, I needed a little push from chat to find the Immortal Severance ending. Also, we have this guy here. Thanks for bailing me out back at Ashina Castle. I'm going to be hanging around here for a while. Happy to discuss any business with you. You interested? We can buy from him a gourd seed. It's going to cost us 2,000 sin. Now, we've been loading up on coin purses, so we can sell 2,000 sin worth of coin purses. Just like so. And now we got a gourd seed. We can also buy the 3-story pagoda memo. This tells us about the Mist Raven in Harada Estate, and the Sabimaru memo, which the Sabimaru memo, which tells us about Sabimaru at the bottom of Ashina Castle. Now we have 2 gourd seeds. Look at us, chat. Boom. Boom. Getting way OP. Way OP before Genichiro. So now we can upgrade the axe and the Mist Raven. But we need money. It costs money. He's our homie, you know? He lets us stay here rent-free. But, you know, working on the prosthetic, that's labor. And you pay a man for his labor, chat. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. So good. So good. Yeah, the 5-colored rice is literally just the prism stone of Sekiro. So the reason I like the Mist Raven upgrade, Ugu Tetris, is because the Mist Raven upgrade allows for an attack to follow up the Mist Raven. So this one here, you know, when attacked in this stance, you instantly move in a direction, chosen with left analog stick. The aged Mist Raven feather allows us to take a counterattack, I think. God, I hope so. It didn't say that it did, but I'm hoping that it did. It also allows us the Mist Raven, the regular Mist Raven is used right as you're attacked. The aged Mist Raven can be used after you've been hit. You can use it. Also, I meant to show chat another thing, and I didn't. But I'm going to. I'm going to show it to you now, actually. So, when you find the Mist Raven, feather, right before it, you find contact poison, which is sort of like the dung pie of Sekiro. It allows you to inflict a very mild version of poison on yourself, so that you can't be poisoned by other means. And that's a common recurring element of From Software games. Poisoning yourself so that you can't be, like, further poisoned. But it also allows us to do something real tricky. So the little potato dudes, are here, and they're defending Sinpo Temple, which, you know, we knew that we've read the lore. We know that they're like Sinpo assassins. We'll learn more about them later. All right, I have to do the John Sekiro voice here, but what I'm also going to do is I'm going to show off... No, not contact medicine. Yes, no, this is it. Contact medicine. If we use the contact medicine, we are constantly taking damage, which means we can constantly Mist Raven. We don't have to be hit because we're constantly being hit. Fuck, I forgot the Sekiro voice. Fuck. My bad. I got caught up trying to explain shit. We got Breath of Nature's Shadow, a latent skill that recovers posture upon performing a successful death blow. So, every time we do a death blow, we will regain some posture. Shinobi must be prepared for battles in which he is outnumbered. After killing an enemy, one must exhale, expelling both regret and reaffirming one's core to regain posture. Experiencing battles with stronger opponents further deepens this moment of exhalation. The contact medicine description says that the poison is said to expand the mind. What's your lore take on that? At everyone willing to bite. The lore take on that is exactly what you just saw. I don't have the contact medicine anymore because I used it. But the sentence right before that, where the sentence right before it says it expands your mind, it says that ninjas use it for a secret technique. And it's essentially the game telling you like, hey, think about this. But yeah, that's it's the lore explanation for where that comes from. That you eat poison, become poisoned, and now your Mist Raven becomes like it's almost like the old Hunter Bone from Bloodborne, you know? Except instead of having to spin blood bullets on it, it's poisoning you. I'm sorry I missed the Sekiro voice. I'll do it. I promise. I promise. I got you. I got you, Sidward. That was my bad. In fact, Sidward, not only Not only am I going to do the Sekiro voice for you, but I'll also refund your points. And then I'll still do it. I'll still do it. Because I said I was going to do it against... I said I was going to do it against Roberto Sr., and I didn't. So my bad. That also got us our 4th prayer bead. Oh, thank God. Oh, I didn't read it. We're reading these because they have lore on them. I think they count as yeah. The bull was a fiery, rampaging beast, and nothing more. In the last great war, the corpses of Ashina samurai piled high. Something had to be done. Is there a renewable source of contact medicine? That's a good question, and I don't know. Alright, so usually I just skip all of this, but we're not going to this time. So, to finish out the Roberto thing, Roberto came here with his father because they heard about the rejuvenating waters, and they assumed that they could use those rejuvenating waters to fix Roberto's health. Instead, Roberto probably winds up as one of these corpses. Actually, we know for sure that Roberto winds up as a corpse. And the monks essentially convinced Roberto's dad. They were like, oh yeah, we'll totally take your kid, and we'll fix him. In return, all we ask is that you defend the bridge. And so when we meet Roberto's dad, he says, you know, he's like, leave. My child will receive these waters. You know what I mean? So he's trying to do his job. I hate killing the monkeys. Poor little things. Poor little things. Yeah, the thing about, like, the thing about the bull and the ogres and all this lunatic shit that Ashina's doing, like, every soldier we run into and we can eavesdrop on is like, what in the hell are we doing? This is a terrible plan. But, like, they don't... What else can they do, you know? They don't have any other option. They're running out of men to fight. So this big fat baby man is either friends with this monkey, or... I don't know. He's taken by the monkey. He's at least not smashing it with his hammer, which makes... You know what I mean? It's a tale as old as time. It's the buddy cop movie we all deserve. Big fat baby man and sleepy monkey. Tell me you wouldn't watch that shit. More Mibu balloons of spirit. So somebody feels bad enough about killing all these people that they're at least leaving items behind for them. I do not have the monkey rage whistle, no. A red ripe persimmon ready to eat. For a time, allows one to recover posture even when attacking or taking damage. Ashina persimmons are particularly nutritious, perhaps because the trees grow in such pure water. Persimmons become blood. Blood becomes rice. This may be of help to one short of blood. Once again, the game pointing us in the direction of one of the secret endings. I wonder if the sleeping monkey might do something special if you wake him up with the monkey rage whistle. That is hilarious and a fantastic idea. It's almost guaranteed that the monkeys would turn on the big fat baby man and rip him to shreds, and Joe Rogan would do an entire podcast about it. Alright, here you go. Here's your John Sekiro voice. I ain't even gotta be a ninja right now, cause all of y'all ain't nothing. Dollar store monks with your little head wraps and your little umbrellas flying around, bomb exploding, ain't nothing, never been nothing, don't know how to fight. All you do is block and get killed. All you do is fall down dead. You're weak, you're nothing. Block into thrust. Oh, yeah, you think? No, I meant to get hit. I was hoping you'd hit me because this was getting boring. It was just me whipping that ass over and over and over again. All your friends are dead. What will you do? What will you do? You'll probably just get your ass whipped like every other monk on this stupid mountain. Now, if we could swim, we could come down here and we could get another, like, secret ending thing. But we can't swim yet. I mean, we can swim, but we can't dive. But we do get 2 treasure carp scales. Up here, some potato men. And you can skip all this if you want to. But I don't know why you would. $17 skill points. Alright, so up here we have another one of those infested dudes and some of his monk buddies. And we're going to try and start a massage train, except instead of a massage train, it's a death train. Nope. Whoa! Oh, that one ate the sugar. He's on a sugar high. He ate sugar cereals, chat. Captain Crunch. Lucky Charms. The big ones. And they can throw stuff. I didn't know they could throw stuff. I really didn't. Stocking up on some sugar while we're here. This one has a big centipede in him, And he's guarding a treasure. And I remember this treasure being worth getting. But how do we get it? That's the question. Do fireworks make you mad? They do. Give me that. It's a lump of fat wax. I got it. In your face. We get a fun little mini boss encounter down here. These dudes count as like animals, so you can always death blow them with a jump attack. Alright, now this dude... Ooh, what are you doing? What are you doing, John? This dude is always a pain in the ass when you don't have Kuro's Charm. We can at least... we can at least sneak attack him for one of his health bars. Okay, we can't because I'm an idiot. That's fine. That's fine. You absolutely can, I just didn't because I'm an idiot. We're gonna run away. I'm not fighting you. I retreated. Okay. Now that he thinks we retreated, we're going back. All right. Try that again. You know what? Maybe that was God's way of telling me not to use Eiko sugar and instead to use Goken sugar so that I would take less posture damage. You know? You know? Maybe the Buddha was taking, you know, but like we have to see the blessing for what it is. Yellow gunpowder. Amber-colored grains forming the base for powerful gunpowder, a precious commodity only found in the Sunken Valley, used for explosive prosthetic tool upgrades of intermediate and higher rank. The yield from yellow powder is greater than that of black, lending the Valley stronghold defenses their fiery vigor. And a prayer bead. John Sekiro was so high on sugar he ran away from danger. This is a really interesting place. Like, I would love to visit a building like this in real life. Also, notice the bell. I've never noticed that. That's the same bell that we're gonna ring later on to fight the folding screen monkeys. That's so cool. Also, we have all the monks here who have, like, prayed themselves to death, or I guess like maybe after maybe their bodies were put in these positions after they die. But you can also see there's like piles of vermin, and the vermin just get to do whatever the hell they want. Also, I wonder if the vermin are being fed the monks. Maybe these monks are food for the vermin. There's a translation error. That thing we just fought is called, like, giraffe. That's meant to be chimera. Those things are meant to be, like, an experiment, where they were, like, sewing different body parts together, I think. Whoa, how'd you dogs get over here? I don't remember dogs over here. There's a lot of dogs. A lot of dogs. Oh, look at him. He's doing a little trick for us. What a sweet baby. He's rolling over. Adorable. Absolutely adorable. That tinkling water's making me have to pee. I remember the lizards. I don't remember the dogs. As you do the DM voice sometimes, do you play Dungeons and Dragons? I used to. I haven't played in a very, very, very long time. One of my friends who was never into D&D moved to Korea, and he's really gotten into Dungeons and Dragons. We tried to get him to play with us one time. We tried to get him to play with us a lot, and he never would. And then finally he did. And then he got mad because his character died. And he thought that, like, we killed his character on purpose. But, like, you know. So anyway, now he's bought all the books. He's really getting into D&D and, like, the home brews and stuff like that. So when he comes back, we're going to play. But I haven't played in years. My little brother also wants to learn how to play. And my roommate Chops, me and him have played for a long, long time. So... yeah. So, anywho, I guess they're burning bodies up here? They're burning something. But, I mean, it wouldn't be bodies. It's not like, you know what I mean? It's not like they cared to put the... Like, what are they burning up here? They'll just leave bodies strewn about everywhere. What is this? We need an axe. If you kill the shield dude, I'm gonna be real mad. Alright. So, rather than kill the shield dude, in case anybody doesn't know this, you can spare the shield dude, and you should, because it's not his fault. It's not his fault, chat. If you break his shield, he just gives up. And if he gives up, you have to spare him. It's in the Geneva Conventions. Do you have to spare the one in Harada Estate too? That's up to you because he has a teammate. If you think you can without, you know what I mean, then yes. Oh shit, are you serious? Oh, Lord have mercy! I know you didn't just follow me all that way. Oh shit, I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. So, this is a sort of catacombs, I think, for the monks. Probably a place where they kept their dead before they started feeding them to vermin. And more statues. I think these are, like, is the little halo, is that like the Western halo? Where, like, does that represent, like, some sort of, like, holiness? Some sort of divinity? Lots of them. Lots of them. Yeah, Chris, just the fact that I can pause this game, unlike Dark Souls, means I don't have to worry about thinking about which items I might particularly need, or potentially need. God damn it! Oh, don't you burn me again! Like in this case, like I can just pause the game, right? Like there's no hurry. Jesus! I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. I'm burning. I'm on fire. Screw those guys, chat. I don't have anything to heal with either. Fortunately, it doesn't matter. Because we made it, chat. We made it. We made it to the pagoda. We are now the proud owners of a Senpo Temple esoteric text. Those of Senpo Temple mastered martial arts in the pursuit of virtue. They considered strong fist and strict discipline essential against Buddha's enemies. However, Senpo Temple was seized by an obsession for the undying, which corrupted their teachings and style. Look at this badass. Look at this badass. Alright, no big deal. No big deal. YOLO! And chat, what a good time for a break. When we come back, Genichiro.